Hello and welcome to Other Half Gaming's Mobile Monday with me, Kirsty. Okay, so we're back again for another episode of Mobile Monday with a new game that I found at Bournemouth Comic Con on a leaflet from Big Potato Games that they've made called the mobile app. So pretty much the idea of this game, to dive right in, is you've got to work out from the really bizarre pictures what the hell the answer is. I'm awful at these games, so what we're going to do with these games, because we have 5 free guesses, is basically go until I've run out of guesses. Quick tip for you, if you watch the timer, occasionally the timer starts again. This is because I've cheated and gone online to have a look to see if I can work out what the answer is. So, that Usain Bolt was pretty easy with a lightning bolt. Okay, so this one was pretty easy as well. I just kind of, guessed it. The major problem I had with this one is trying to work out how to spell Bieber, because my spelling's also awful. So I'm not very good at guessing games, and my spelling's really bad. So I already get the sense quite early on into this game that this might not be the game for me. But the pictures are quite funny, and sometimes you get the answer and you go, oh, that makes sense now, but actually it made no sense to begin with. Okay, so like I said, we picked this up on a leaflet from Big Potato Games. They were at the Bournemouth Comic Con about 2 weeks ago, and we're gonna get the board games because they looked really, really awesome, and we happened to see that they had this app on their leaflet, so we thought we'd give that a go. I thought it'd be quite fun to do as a bit of a review for Mobile Mondays. So this is me on the thing, as you can see, working out how to spell church, which is really embarrassing. My spelling is really, really awful. Yeah, I worked out the answer really quickly, so Churchill is really obvious. Obviously, our next Prime Minister for Britain, who was mainly in the World War II. This one I actually got quite quickly as well. I do like Star Wars. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily a huge Star Wars fan, but this one was pretty quick as well. So I'm on a bit of a roll here. I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. Radiohead just popped straight into my head with this one. Actually, it was pretty good. Quite a good interpretation of the drawing. I was quite impressed. This is a really nice one because you can literally just pick this. This isn't timed or anything, so you can literally just pick this up and put this down. Okay, I got this one straight away as well because I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. So Weasley was like, yes. Nice and quick. Bands I do struggle with because I don't listen to a huge amount of recent music, but this one obviously isn't recent. This is Kiss. I initially thought Love, and I'm like, no, this can't spell love. And then I thought, Kiss, there's a band called Kiss. Yep, we'll do that. Not that I've listened to any of their songs. Okay, so you can also actually submit your own, random or fully drawn clues to this game as well, should you so wish. Star Wars, I was also quite impressed with this one. I'm like, there's 2 stars. They're fighting each other. What's another word for fighting? Ooh, wars. Yay, Star Wars. So that was my pretty awesome guess at that one. Okay, I do apologise now, actually. This was meant to actually go up last week. And we had some really weird technical glitch where I couldn't, for some reason, if I copied the video file that I captured using this capture software on my phone from my phone to my computer, for some reason the thing was playing really slowly and it was really bizarre, and so when I tried to then record it, I ended up record the audio because it was playing back at really slow speed but not actually running at a slow speed, so I was recording it really massively mismatched. So effectively what we ended up doing is I ended up doing a bit of a long way around. I ended up downloading this to the YouTube channel. So I apologise if you've seen any random things pop up and then disappear. You haven't missed anything. That was me uploading the bits of the video to YouTube so I could re-download them using a YouTube downloader. And then inputting those files into our video editing software, which seemed to work bizarrely. I don't know if it's something to do with the formatting or just because it was an easier thing for it to cope with or what that was, but somehow it worked. Again, here McCartney, you can also see I can't spell. I really have no idea how to spell his name. As you can see, I wasn't a massive Beatles fan. Bit of Yellow Submarine. I'm quite happy with Yellow Submarine. That's about as far as my Beatles following goes. I did have to YouTube that. I had to Google that, actually. I had to find out how the hell you spell that. Steven Seagal. For this one, I don't actually know who this guy is. Although I could find out. Let's go find out. Who is Steven Seagal is the next question. Because I've got no idea. I feel like I should. So, Steven Seagal is an American actor, film producer, screenwriter, film director, and martial artist. And that's pretty cool. I feel like I should have known that, but, you know, what can you do? And Chinatown, take me down to Chinatown. It might be Funky Town, actually. I might be getting those things completely mixed up. No idea with this one. I have got no clue. Thoughts? Anyone? And if you do think I'm being an idiot with any of these and then you think I should have actually been able to guess them and I don't manage to, please leave appropriate comments below. Because I felt like a bit of an idiot after a couple of them. Fully welcome feedback. Oh yeah, so you can actually, what you can do is if you can't guess, you can do a bit of a millionaire thing and share these to Facebook and share these to share and see if your friends can help you guess, which is quite cool. But obviously I want to try and get this recorded a little bit quickly so I can get this up for you. So I didn't actually do that. I just guessed it. Yeah, so this one actually took me a lot longer than it should have done. I struggled a heck of a lot more with this than I thought I should have done. So they're going island, paradise, trees, pond. No, there's not enough letters for me to do those. It can't be any of those. See, this is me attempting island. There we go. Island didn't work either. I'm like, no, there's not enough letters. What do I do? The nice thing about this game actually is it's really simplistic. It's just letters and pictures, black and white. It's really simplistic, but it's really effective and it can be quite fun. I know Dan was a lot better at this and tends to be a lot better at these games than me. So Dan's been playing this for a bit longer than I have. I kind of took it on as a bit of a let's give this a go for a Mobile Monday review. More than actually, I don't know if probably won't keep it on my phone afterwards because it's just not the kind of game that I tend to regularly play. So yeah, Oasis that one was. So that was really awful. So what you can do is you can buy more levels once you've actually defeated all the levels on the game. I won't be defeating all the levels in the game, so don't worry about that. But they are pretty cheap. But to download the game itself initially is completely free. And your first 5 guesses are your first 5 cheats are completely free as well. But then after that you have to buy any more cheats and you have to buy additional levels. But they're not a huge amount of money, so if you're like me, they would keep me going for actually about a year before I needed to buy another level pack. Which I know now, having now played this game, I'm now looking back at this and going, yeah, that's Oasis. How did I not guess that was Oasis? At the time, I've now been sitting here for 2 minutes going, I don't know what this is. What the heck is this? I've got no idea. I am really quite awful at these games. So, as you can see, stop off, stop on. I've gone to Google at this point. Google, please save me. And Oasis is the one. Okay, so movies. This one was... The major trouble with this one is I couldn't work out how to spell citizen as in Citizen Kane. I knew that the answer, but I couldn't work out what the spelling was. Which was awful. Because again, my ability to spell is absolutely useless. I apologise also if I keep yawning. I don't know if you can hear my yawning or not, but I'm currently 5 months pregnant and I just have a really weird sleep pattern at the moment. So I apologise now for the yawning. It's not because I'm bored. So, okay, and you can see here I've just done another quick Google break to double check what the spelling of this thing was. We will now attempt to spell it. There we go. Okay, what the heck have I spelled wrong there? Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, it needed a K. It needed a K. Who spells Kane with a K? Apart from Citizen Kane, obviously, but you know. See, now this one really annoyed me because I could guess this one when Dan was playing it. And when I came to doing it myself for this video, my brain literally went blank. I'm like, what is this? It's a bird with a man's head. I'm like, what is this? I have no idea. Total blank. No blinking idea what this was. Yeah, so I find these games actually quite frustrating because I'm really bad at guessing and I don't like being bad at stuff, which is really, really bad. And it's not like you can improve and get better at these type of games either. Like, you have to just generally be good at the general knowledge of bands and stuff. See, rather than listening to bands, I tend to play on my Raspberry Pi or my microbit, or to try and learn a bit coding or do some knitting or blogging. I don't sit and listen to new music or find new music or do stuff like that. I've also interestingly just been told by Dan, if you do actually get any of your suggestions used by Big Potato Games, apparently you get the entire full app for free. I don't like this app enough that I will be suggesting anything, but should you guys have any funky ideas, which I know you guys tend to, feel free to give it a go. And if you do happen to win the full app, please give us a shout. That would be really cool. Be nice to know what you think of it. Because as you can see, I'm still struggling. Okay, so sorted that one out. So now on, okay, this one I actually got really quickly. Alfred Hitchcock, because you've got a guy trying to hitch a lift somewhere. I hope it's somewhere interesting like Las Vegas or somewhere, because that would be cool. I could go with travelling at some point. That'd be fun. So, and a cock. There's a cockerel there, so Hitchcock. A few of these, my brain's like, ping, I'm there. Some of these, my brain's like, nah. So this one, Barry White. There's like nothing on the page. Therefore, Barry White. See, some of these are really random and I get them. Some of these are really obvious. And I'm like, what the heck is this? My brain makes absolutely no sense. At all. Just putting that out there. So, Spider-Man. Awful drawing, but really funny. I initially thought Fly when I saw that. This one I got really quickly, Kings of Leon, because there's lions and there's kings, but honestly I've not listened to any of their songs. That probably makes me a heathen on some sort of musical social circle, but I've literally got no idea. I've listened to some, nothing of Leon. Now I'm trying to spell Leon. As you can see, I can't even spell Leon properly. There we go. Second time lucky. And so this one, taco, you've got a tack and an O. See, that one should not have been as obvious as it is. My brain is really bizarre. Celebrities are slightly harder. Oh, Watson, okay, because this one I've got to get because I'm a massive Harry Potter fan, as I've already said earlier. Therefore, Watson would be really hard for me not to get. Actually read The Cursed Child a few weeks ago. That was really cool. On a slightly side note, I would go give that a go if you like Harry Potter. I quite enjoyed it, to be fair. I do get what people are saying about it not being a massive... Like, people are saying it's more like a fan fiction than a thing, but actually you can't go as detailed as you could with books, purely for the fact it's a play. And you can't have as much backstory, because there physically isn't time to put that all in. Okay, this is basically 6 guys times 2. What is that? What even is that? I don't know what that is. Genuinely stumped by this one. What? I literally spent the entire probably on and off. I probably played this game for about 20 minutes. I spent the majority of those 20 minutes just feeling confused, which is really annoying. Really annoying, but it's not a bad game. It's a good game if you either like being stumped by things and trying to work out what it is just on your own and have the challenge of that, or if you happen to, just enjoy that kind of thing. 12 Angry Men. I've not even seen that film. Like, I've not even seen it. This one, I actually was really surprised I got it. I'm like, brain just went, there's a ram and there's a bow. Oh, I think it's Rambo. Which is actually an awful drawing, but it's really cleverly done. This one also, stumped me. I really wasn't sure on this one either. Just what does that even mean? Well, we've got a picture of what looks like poo, a tin, and a child. Putin child. I don't think there's a Putin child anywhere. If you are Robert Putin child, please let me know, because you're the actual true answer to this game. This one needs Patterson. How the heck patterns of how? How? And this one I actually did get Washington, because you got a washing machine, and you've got a term. So a little bit of the American presidents going on there. Another one with food. How does that relate to any sort of food? There was 2 men arguing over a star. Like, what even is that? Food, I thought this was going to be my safe zone with food, but apparently not. Seriously, what the heck is... They've got a star, like... I don't know, there's 5 letters. Okay, yeah, so skipping this one, and pasta. How the heck is that pasta? Just, I know, there's a star and they're passing the star, so yeah, I can get pasta. But seriously, pasta? I like this one, what the heck is that? Oh no, I can't skip this one either. Okay. I'm gonna have to guess this, or at least try. So it's gotta be a van something. So Ludwig van... I think we might have to actually just accept that we can't guess this one. And just never know, because I haven't got enough skips left to actually work out what the answer is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But anyway, that's the end of another Other Half Gaming episode with me, Kirsty. So what we're going to be doing is we are not going to be keeping this game. Not because it's a bad game. Dan's really liking it, and Dan's going to keep it on his phone. But personally, I just struggle with these type of games and just get more frustration than enjoyment out of them. So I won't be keeping this game. But it's a good game. I'd give you a shout if you like those kind of games. I'd give it a go, because it's completely free to do and you're not going to lose anything by giving it a go. Free off the Google Play Store. Don't know if it's on Apples or anything yet, so it might possibly be. Go have a look if you're on an Apple iPhone. So obviously don't give it a look if you're using a Samsung Galaxy Note 7, because they're exploding. I'd just hand them in, to be honest, because they're not so fun to play out if you explode halfway through your game. But give that a go. Anyway, I hope you all have a great day, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and have a thank you and good night.